Kidney and your liver are your two greatest filters. It also will clean your blood, my brothers and sisters. It also will help fight mucus. And its color indicates to me that it's good for the pancreas. Boil the water. Anything that's soft and tender, don't boil. You boil the water and you enjoy it. You boil roots and barks, but you don't boil leaves and anything that's soft. CV, the man who taught me bush medicine, is talking to a lot of people about herbs that are indigenous to earth. So the grafted fruits and certain flowers and trees and plants are not natural. God didn't make them. Man made them. And so when man make plants and you use them thinking it's medicine, it hurts you more than they help you. So we have to know now which plants were made by our Creator. This herb, you know, all goats eat that.
Yeah,
So if the goats eat that and their body getting fat, it's obvious that they have protein in them.
What's it called?
What do you call that? Tantan? What do you call it?
We call it bread and cheese.
They call it tantan, some people call it bread and cheese. The tiny beans of the bread and cheese can be used just like string beans. You know what I say? You see the soft ones, they're tender. You can steam them just like string beans. You can also mix them with string beans. Another thing you can use is the cactus. What do you call it? Cassie. The one without the prickle. You can cut them in slices and steam them like string beans. These herbs are indigenous to earth. It's a crime to me for merchants in St. Kitts to be importing iceberg lettuce. The iceberg lettuce is so pale, the thing have no greenness on it. Don't eat that. Caribbean people so funny. I go to Dominica the other day, a place that has so much water. Everywhere in the world I go, I boast about Nature Island of the world. And in Nature Island have certain merchants that sell in water that don't come from Dominica. That is how ridiculous we are. We have all the land here in St. Kitts, and we importing vegetables from abroad. And when the local farmers produce their vegetables, you all don't even look at them. Fire upon that attitude. From Saturday, we go into them farmers and buy their food from them. And we're reminding the farmers we want foods that are organic. You hear what I say? And we're going to show the farmers that we're going to patronize them and pick them up. You all seem as though it's natural to just bring money for people that full of money already. What kind of funny indoctrination that? Some of you, they say like black people live like in a crab in a barrel syndrome. When they see a crab going at the top to jump out, they put in the crab down. So you are treating your farmer? If a war start and ships can come to St. Kitts, who will feed you all? So stop being ungrateful and tell the government that you will only support a government to support farmers. And tell the banks you will only come to borrow money from you if you support a farmer. They have an attitude as though it's the junk that comes from abroad that's good. But that is the food that's not good. No food in America is good food. The tantan good for fever, the tantan good for cold. The tantan high protein. The chlorophyll of the tantan heals the tissues of the body. So you can mix it together with sage. You can use the bush, and you can also use the bean. Slice them in little pieces and make a chlorophyll drink. We have it. What? You can make tea with the flowers too. We popularized a drink in St. Thomas called the chlorophyll drink. It's much better than any soft drink that you can consider the drink out there. We grate ginger. We grate ginger or we grate turmeric. Turmeric is that which looks like ginger but is orange on the inside, the chichima.
Yep.
So you grate a couple of ounces of ginger or turmeric, and you take lettuce and spinach and collard greens, and celery and parsley and sage, and rosemary, and you cut those leaves in little pieces.
What's this one?
And you put it in the blender with the grated turmeric or ginger. And you put water in the blender and you blend and you strain. And you drink. If you just want a nice social drink, you can leave it in the fridge for a couple of days. But if you actually want to get healed,
No.
you must drink it within 3 hours. You can get all the nutrients that you need to survive from bush juice, from the chlorophyll drink. You can also survive absolutely from only juicing vegetables. There are people who live only by juicing vegetables. There are people who live by juicing vegetables and juicing fruits. There are people who live by eating all different kinds of provisions and peas and beans and also juicing vegetables and juicing fruits. And some of them also call themselves vegetarians but eat a lot of cheese and milk, drink milk. There are certain people who even have meals with maggots on a plate, with lemon and oil squeezed on it before the seasoning. So I'm just saying that to say that there are people who live eating and drinking in different ways. So many of you are at different points in your life. And many of you not ready to change. And some of you ripe to change. That's why you're here. But while you're making that change, you have to clean up your system. You have to clean up your system before or while you change in your life. So consider the things that are not good and look for better substitutes, especially in plants, whole plant form. So if we say we're not eating the chicken and the beef because of the chemicals in them, and simply because it's flesh, we must find protein from lentils and string beans and pumpkin and sea moss. And we must ask if the merchants out there to import some of the highest quality grains for us, and even the people in the Seventh-day Adventist store, so we can get enough millet, M-I-L-L-E-T. Those of you who have relatives on an international level can seek to get millet, M-I-L-L-E-t, quinoa, Q-U-I-N-O-A, buckwheat, B-U-C-K, and wheat, bulgur wheat, flax seeds. These are the highest quality grains. Ethiopia, the greatest foreign exchange earner in Ethiopia is the grain called millet. And we in the Caribbean know nothing about millet. It is known that if you feed animals with white flour, it will rotten their teeth. So if you feed human beings with white flour, it's not by chance your teeth rotten. Café Zepien, this is the wild coffee. You can make coffee with that better than what is the synthetic coffee they have in the store. Nescafe, it's better than Nescafe. We used to dry the seeds and grind it and make our coffee with it. But the roots of it good to help remove stones and remove fibroids. So we pull the root out and we boil it. Anything that is a blockage in your body, my brothers and sisters, is a disease. Don't be mystified by disease. Most disease is mucus. Most disease is phlegm. You never hear those old people say, I have cold in my knee? Mucus in your knee. Just like the mucus you have when you have a cold. That mucus is in your knee, so it puts pressure on the nerve endings in your knee. And the message is sent to your brain that you have pain, to tell you that your foot inflamed. Mucus in your liver is cirrhosis.